Hey,
Hey people, what's going on? What's going on?
your thing is on?
Yeah,
Is it?
I
Okay.
thought I did.
Let me see, because it looked like.
Make sure you hooked up to it.
I hope we are.
Yeah.
Okay, we are. All right. It looked like it was just doing that.
Yeah, did you hook up to this though? It's on, but you gotta make
I don't
sure.
know if it's on. All right. So listen, welcome everybody to. Wait, hold on. My clap is on. It's a little unseasoned today. Welcome everybody to
Story time, story time, story time.
All right, y'all, listen.
Be like that sometimes.
It do. Okay, it do. Nevertheless, welcome everybody to Story Time. If you don't know who I am, I'm Bonnie G, in the place to be. Hey. And like I always say, wherever the Ruach is, I kid you not, call my name, because I'm gonna be somewhere in the presence. You know, I'm gonna be present. All right. And if you don't know who she is, listen, let me tell you. Okay, well, let me tell you, because I must understand my assignment.
Girl,
okay, to introduce her. She is none other than, come on, y'all.
Not that big deal.
Yeah, she been real humble. But she's real. She's Auntie Shelly on the beat. That's who she is. Okay, it is the bump for me. Imagine if we introduced her like she's Auntie Shelly on the beat.
Yeah.
So she's none other than Auntie Shelly on the beat. That's it. And y'all know we don't do that for ourselves, but we do it for the community. Hashtag community minded. As always, before we dive into the book, before our young sister Lolo let us know where we left off, clicked off at, we're going to dive into Jubilees 2 and 18. You know what I mean? Because it's good. It's good. My bad. I lied on accident. We're going to dive into Exodus 31 and 13. We just be switching off because sometimes they got to know it's in the regular books too. So.
Regular books. I hear you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the wrong one. All right, 31 and 13. Says, speak also unto the children of Yasharel, saying, truly my Sabbaths. Catch that S, okay? Because I did not throw it low. Catch it. Truly my Sabbaths ye shall guard, for it is a sign between me and you throughout your generations, that ye may know that I am Yahuwah Mekodishka, meaning Yahuwah who sanctifies you. Yeah. All right, catch all them S's, all right?
Yeah, I'm laughing, but those S's matter. Because if it only said and it was no S, that means it was only for the people who were reading it right
during that
then.
time. Yep. Yeah, but it said my Sabbaths. And see, sometimes
and generations.
When you got braces, sometimes that little bracket, it allows that space to come in so you can really pronounce that S. You know what I'm saying? My shall guard. Nevertheless, let me see. Auntie Paige, go ahead and give us a little prayer. You know what I'm saying? Type in a little prayer.
I'm good with it.
You know what I'm saying? Type in a little prayer. We're gonna come into agreement with Auntie Paige in her prayer. And then Lolo, you go ahead and type one up too. So in case she can't, you got her right, you got her back. You got her back. All right. So while y'all go ahead and type your prayer, it ain't gotta be 4 sentences. Just don't put Yahweh Shai wept. All right? Don't make it that
short. Not.
I'm gonna go to like what Lolo said, 44 and 20.
Oh, that's where we at. Go ahead, Lolo, baby girl.
Auntie Paige says, that's what you gonna do? That's what we doing? You gonna put me on the spot?
Pretty much.
You know, listen, y'all prayers be hitting too.
It don't have to be long.
Yes. Father, we thank you. And we come into agreement. Thankfulness is goodness. Come on, man. That works. Thank you, Lolo, for that 44 and 20, okay? Hopefully everyone had a great day. I had a great day. Kids were swimming today. That's their PE. Just was chilling, you know. I don't know if y'all need to know this, but many people be like, no, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie on accident anyway. All right. I was about to tell y'all Netflix got another
oh, here we go.
Show.
No,
Okay.
They're not interested.
Okay. Well, Lolo typed in. Okay. Well, I know Auntie Paige. She like, girl. All right. So Lolo said, "Yeah, give us the wisdom to understand your word." Amen. Bam. All right. Let's go. We all come to agreement,
That's
right?
what we need.
Straight up. We with that. All right. So Auntie Shelly on the beat. But go ahead and bring us a recap, okay?
Recap, short and sweet. So he tells the people, y'all already know.
Hold on. Thank you, Father Yah, for seeing another Shabbat. Hallelujah. Yes, that was Auntie Paige. She came through.
Come on, girl.
Yes.
We got 2.
Yes. Come on, Auntie Paige. Yes, ma'am. We come into agreement with that because this was not a guarantee.
Right.
Here's my 100. Straight up facts, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, because it's 3. It's peeping. One of y'all might be new to Storytime. Welcome. If you want to read with us, we'll read from this. I'll make it really quick, the Cipher. So you can go to cipher.net and go get that. But what we recommend is you don't pay all your monies, just pay some of your money, 10% off. Use the Storytime discount. Know that the O in the word story is actually a 0, and then the E in the word time is actually a 3, as a reminder that we're going back to the covenant. Because listen, this was unintended, okay? The assignment is understood. I didn't know. She didn't know I was going to wear this. We just came up showing up for Storytime, all right? Now, with that being said, y'all, we going to get off this cliff.
Yeah, quick recap. Yeah. So we know YirmeYahu told him, don't go to Egypt.
Yeah.
They was like, yeah, we don't believe you.
Mm-hmm.
We don't believe that word came from Yahweh. We going anyway. We going to see for ourselves. Yeah. So they went.
They did.
Start burning incense to the other gods. So we saw their motive. Yeah. Right away, like doing drink offerings to the Queen of Heaven. And we talked about who the Queen of Heaven was.
Can you tell the people that mine wasn't too off when we got
off? For the Jezebel?
Mm-hmm. I made it in, y'all.
Jezebel's name actually means praise Baal.
I'm in there.
Yeah. That's why the end of her name is actually Baal. Like Jezebel is spelled B-A. It's really, the real world spelled B-A-E-L. So, and she's actually the daughter of the king of Tyre. And the king of Tyre is often referred to as Satan.
Oh, I was all the way in there.
Yeah, they was.
I was saying Ashtaroth and all that, and I brought up Jezebel, and she was like, "Oh, I don't know." But I just said, I don't know.
But they was just closer because
I was still warm. I'm just letting y'all know. Don't sleep on me yet.
Yeah. So we talked about who the Queen of Heaven is today, and it is Mary, the other Mary. That Mary they Mary. Call on, the one the Catholic Church carried out, I don't call that Mashiach's mama.
Oh, okay.
No, because she said no. Remember, she said, no, you are not putting me in that position. Yeah, so they can turn it, twist it, do whatever they want with their little Queen of Heaven. So yeah, we talked about how in different countries they still have that big old parade. Some of you know what I'm talking about. They make cakes. She get a whole table prepared. Well, anyway, Yahuwah is telling them your motive was wrong. And so some of you are in Mitzrayim because you were disobedient. You wanted to come. Some of you are here because they captured you, because that's what they did to YirmeYahu. And he still told them the exact same thing.
Nothing changed.
The word didn't change just because he was in Mitzrayim. Y'all bought him in chains. And so I think that y'all came for them last night too. Did they die last night?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to read up 16. Lolo, you had us though. You had us at 20.
Yes.
I'm gonna come up because she just to bring
just
into
to go
that.
Into it.
Go into that. But man, appreciate
okay.
For sure. All right, so 16. As for the word, because these are the people responding to YirmeYahu.
Yeah.
That's them. Okay. So they said, as for the word that you have spoken unto us in the name of Yahuwah, we will not hearken unto you, but we will certainly do whatsoever thing goes forth out of our own mouth, to burn incense unto the Queen of Heaven and to pour out drink offerings unto her, as we have done, we and our fathers, our kings and our princes, in the city of Yehuda and in the streets of Jerusalem. For then had we plenty of victuals, and were well, and saw no evil.
You know what?
Yeah,
I
they
didn't really
credited
trip off that yesterday.
They said they ain't been hungry.
They said,
since
yeah,
they've been doing this.
when we was doing this
we
back
healthy.
in Jerusalem.
Yeah, we healthy.
And we was blessed. Really, then where you at?
They don't see that.
You ain't even in Jerusalem. It's desolate.
It's slapping them in the face, though. He's like, and we're going to do it in the city of Yehuda and on the streets, streets of Jerusalem.
Because he said when we did it, we was good.
Yeah.
Were you? Then why you not there? You got kicked out. Everybody. Mm-hmm. It's death. It's dead bodies in the street. And you talking about we had it good. Did you?
They said they had food to eat. That's what they said. I mean, people's perspective is their perspective. Yeah. So apparently that was good for them.
Long as they had food.
Yeah. And then he said, and saw no evil. So listen, they didn't see it.
Yeah, they're saying we escaped it, so we must have been doing something right. Maybe them other people, because they wasn't, maybe they wasn't doing this. You done lost your mind.
Listen, but you know what? They don't even know it's lost. So you think they're going to find it?
Right.
They ain't about to find it. Not these.
You saw no evil, but yet you ran to Mitzrayim. Then why you ain't in your own land if you saw no evil? Why you leave? Why you leave?
Let's find out. But since we left, okay, it looks like they're about to answer you. Since we left off to burn incense to the Queen of Heaven and to pour out drink offerings unto her, we have wanted all things and have been consumed by the sword and by the famine.
They saying when we stop doing it, that's when trouble. Really?
But that's how Hasatan will do it, though.
Yes,
that's how he'll trick his people.
Mind. Yeah.
Like when you're doing right, it seems like nothing is happening, and then you be like, well, shoot, if this is gonna be like this, then I might as well do what I was doing. Then when you start doing what you're doing, all the bad stuff happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like a way to keep you stagnated in your thing, even in our life today.
Yeah, that's how people get addicted to gambling. You start taking you in there, give you a little streak. As soon as you lose it all, and you not thinking to yourself, oh, let me leave this alone. You thinking, if I had just one more chance, and then it never comes again. You chasing after it.
You are. Wow. He says, and when we burned incense to the Queen of Heaven and poured out drink offerings unto her, did we make her sacrificial wafers to worship her, and poured out drink offerings unto her without our men. Let me read that again. 19. Let me see. Oh no, I didn't. Yeah. 19. And when we burned incense to the Queen of Heaven and poured out drink offerings unto her, did we make her sacrificial wafers to worship her, and pour out drink offerings unto her without our men? Chasing pipe dreams. That's one thing that it said.
Yeah, it looks like wait. Oh.
Did we make her sacrificial
because he's talking, it's the women answering him. Because it says in 15, it says, then all the men which knew that their women had burned incense unto other Elohim, and all the women that stood by, a great multitude, even all the people that dwell. So the women are
saying that part. Okay, because I'm like, what?
We was good. We did all this without our men. The men wasn't even there. So what? So now what?
Ooh, saying spirit today, we good. We need to really have a man.
Y'all think what they call it? Women's lib? Feminist movement just happened. Please us old.
Yeah. Then YirmeYahu said unto all the people, to the men and to the women, because we ain't gonna discriminate, and to all the people which had given him that answer, saying, the incense that ye burned in the cities of Yehuda and in the streets of Jerusalem, ye and your fathers, your kings and your princes, and the people of the land did not Yahuwah remember them, and came it not into his mind, so that Yahuwah could no longer bear because of the evil of your doings, and because of the abominations which ye have committed. Therefore is your land a desolation, and an astonishment, and a curse, without an inhabitant as at this day.
He said, I think y'all forgetting what the land looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're leaving out a vital piece of the information. Your narrative is all wrong.
Yes.
Like, no.
Look, Lolo said that's the problem when she was talking about verse 19 was like without our men.
Yeah.
That feminist movement that we can do it all by ourselves. We don't need no man. Yeah. We see it here.
He said, do y'all not know, did we come from the same place? That land is desolate, boo.
But they can't see.
Mm-mm.
All right, because of let me see.
Yeah, 23.
Yep. Because ye have burned incense, and because ye have sinned against Yahuwah, and have not obeyed the voice of Yahuwah, nor walked in his Torah,
capital T,
nor in his statutes, nor in his testimonies, therefore this evil is happened unto you, as at this day. Moreover, YirmeYahu said unto all the people, because of course there's more, and to all the women.
See how you keep calling out those women for some reason? They tripping.
Listen, he's like, you ain't about to slide by this. Okay? I'm about to pull you in.
Y'all want to jump in. Okay.
First off, y'all was just watching.
Yeah.
I ain't have to say nothing.
Y'all want to talk? I'll say it to y'all. What you think I'm back down because you a bunch of women? Please.
Listen. He said, hear the word.
Capital W.
Of Yahuwah, all Yehuda that are in the land of Mitzrayim. Thus says Yahuwah Sevaoth, the Elohai of Yasharal, saying, ye and your women have both spoken with your mouths and fulfilled with your hands, saying, we will surely perform our vows that we have vowed to burn incense to the Queen of Heaven and to pour out drink offerings unto her. Ye will surely accomplish your vows and surely perform your vows. Therefore, hear ye the word,
capital W,
of Yahuwah, all Yehuda that dwell in the land of Mitzrayim. Behold, I have sworn 7 oaths by my great name, says Yahuwah, that my name shall no more be named in the mouth of any man of Yehuda in all the land of Mitzrayim, saying, Adonai Yahuwah lives. Behold, I will watch over them for evil and not for good. I'm gonna make sure you you're gonna catch this evil. See. Not for good. And all the men of Yehuda that are in the land of Mitzrayim shall be consumed by the sword and by the famine until there be an end of them. Yet a small number that escape the sword shall return out of the land of Mitzrayim into the land of Yehuda. And all the remnant of Yehuda that are gone into the land of Mitzrayim to sojourn there shall know whose words shall stand, mine or theirs.
He said, oh, you calling me out.
Mic drop.
He like, oh, you want to call me out.
He said, okay. So you want to talk about rumors. Yeah. You want to.
The more we read about Yahuwah, like his personality is off the chain. Like,
where the mic at when you need it?
He is like, you declaring war. Oh, okay. Let's see how this gonna pan out. He says, all the ones that didn't want to go, I'm gonna return them back. But y'all, you gonna die. Then we gonna see who gonna win, me or the Queen of Heaven. You want a showdown?
That's my favorite scripture.
You want a showdown?
I like that one. I like a righteous petty. I do. I'd be lying if I did it. When it's petty and righteous, it's just like my thing, okay?
Man, Yahuwah is not playing. He said, you're going to die. And he said, not only are you going to die in Mitzrayim, but I'm not going to even allow you to say my name. I'm taking my name out of your mouth. Don't take my name. Don't put my name in your mouth.
Somebody, listen, I need to buy a mic next time. Just for moments like that. Moments like that. And then I need everybody to hear the boom when it drops. Because Come on, y'all. Just like Lolo. She's like, come on, y'all. It's okay. I'm gonna go back to 20.
You know how they did the little, y'all did the little fake slap. Was that the Emmys, the Grammys?
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Then we found out it was in a movie.
Yeah.
They stole that from here.
Yes.
Get my name out your mouth. They just switched it up a little bit. You said, my name is not even going to be allowed in your mouth.
That's right. And he didn't slap.
That means you can't even call on him.
Mm-mm. And then you already got the evil that's surely going to come to you.
Call the Queen of Heaven. Go bake her a cake. Call on her.
Yes, Auntie Linda.
Burn some incense. Call on her.
Yes, Auntie Linda. It's on now.
It is on.
I feel like fighting.
Remember how Yehuda used to always, I heard y'all want to fight me and meet him. Yehuda said, oh, okay.
I just love it. My part, y'all. My favorite
scripture.
I got to remember where it was. What is it? 44 and 28.
44.
And 28. Yes. Somebody want to know my personality? I get it from this scripture.
You want to call me out? Ooh.
I like that. Ooh. All right. 29. Thank you, 28. You served well. And this shall be a sign unto you, says Yahuwah, that I will punish you in this place, that ye may know that my words shall surely stand against you for evil. Thus says Yahuwah, behold, I will give Pharaoh Hophrah, that's her name today, or his name. Nevertheless, you're reading along with me. King of Mitzrayim, into the hand of his enemies, and into the hand of them that seek his life, as I gave YirmeYahu, king of Yehuda, into the hand of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babel, his army, and that sought his life. Somebody, you in trouble.
He said, the land you thought was going to protect you and this Pharaoh, I'm going to remove him from the throne. Then what you going to do? Call the Queen of Heaven?
Nothing.
And he like, well, ain't no queen next to me.
All right. Let's see. 45, because 44 is already popping off. All right, so let's see what's going on in 45. He says, the word that YirmeYahu, the prophet, spoke unto Baruch, the son of St0ryTim3, when he had written these words in a sefer at the mouth of YirmeYahu, in the 4th year of Yahuakim, the son of YirmeYahu, king of Yehuda, saying, thus says Yahuwah, the Elohai of Yasharal, unto you, O Baruch, you did say, woe is me now, for Yahuwah has added grief to my sorrow. I fainted in my sighing, and I found no rest. Thus shall you say unto him, Yahuwah says this, behold, that which I have built will I break down, and that which I have planted I will pluck up, even this whole land. And seek you great things for yourself? Seek them not. For behold, I will bring evil upon all flesh, says Yahuwah. But your life will I give unto you for a prey in all places whither you go. I don't honestly know what's going on in Baruch.
Yeah, it's because
I'm feeling like he got to watch his back everywhere he goes.
That's what it sounded like. Because I'm like, wait, Baruch is the one that wrote it down.
Yeah, he did. But then maybe it was that whole, you try to find great things for yourself and seek you great things for yourself.
Because you said, woe is me for you, who has grieved to my sorrow. I think. So he's saying he's sorry. Woe is me now for Yahuwah has added grief to my sorrow. I think.
Okay.
Oh, this show.
Thus shall you say unto him,
Yahuwah that which I have built, I will break down. That which I have planted, I'll pluck up this whole and seek ye great. Now he's gonna have to so Baruch must be
in trouble.
Yeah, looking for stuff for himself. Like, what did I do or something? I don't know. Yeah, I hope we find out later.
Me too. Auntie Paige, she says, can you imagine making him that upset?
Right? He got gangster.
Real quick.
Oh, yeah.
46. The word,
capital W,
of Yahuwah, which came to all YirmeYahu, the prophet, against the other nations, against Mitzrayim, against the army of Pharaoh, Necho, king of Mitzrayim, which was by the river of Parath, and Karkishmish, which Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babel, smote in the 4th year of YirmeYahu, the son of YirmeYahu, king of Yehuda. Order ye the buckler and shield, and draw near to battle. Harness the horses, and get up, ye horsemen, and stand forth with your helmets. Furbish the spears, and put on your that's it. Wherefore have I seen them dismayed? No, wherefore have I seen them dismayed and turn away back? And their mighty ones are beaten down and are fled apace. And look not that, for fear was round about, says Yahuwah. Let not the swift flee away, nor the mighty men escape. They shall stumble and fall towards the north by the river of Parah. Who is this that comes up as a flood, whose water are moved as the rivers? Mitzrayim rise up like a flood, and his waters are moved like the rivers. And he says, I will go up and will cover the earth. I will destroy the city and the inhabitants thereof. Come up, ye horses, and rage, ye chariots, and let the mighty men come forth, the Cushim and the Libyans, that handle the shield, and the Ludium, that handle and bend the bow. For this is the day of Adonai Yahuwah Sabaoth, a day of vengeance, that he may avenge him of his adversaries. And the sword shall devour, and it shall be satiate, however we spell it tonight. Say it tonight. Satiate. There you go. Satiate. Thank you. And made drunk with their blood. For Adonai Yahuwah Sabaoth has a sacrifice in the north country by the river Parath. Go up into Gilead and take balm, O virgin, the daughter of Mitzrayim. In vain shall you use many medicines, for you shall not be cured. The nations have heard of your shame, and your cry has filled the land. For the mighty men have stumbled against the mighty, and they are fallen both together.
He said, you do whatever you want to do. Everybody gird up, put all your war clothes on, do whatever you think you need to do. Somebody falling today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Somebody falling. Don't bring your little balm and your medicines. I'm going to make sure they don't work.
Listen, this is a very tense scene, okay?
Yeah.
This is tense, okay? If you can imagine, it's going down.
It's going down. Y'all want to call somebody out? It's going down, okay? Meet me.
There's no happy music in the background, okay? It's very like,
You're losing. Mitzrayim, you're losing. You're going to lose. You're going to lose.
Bad. I don't feel bad because for the last 40 chapters, we've been saying the same thing.
And they still acting a fool. And it doesn't happen. It's happened. YirmeYahu has proven, or Yahuwah has proven, that he is speaking through YirmeYahu.
Countless times.
Still you won't listen.
Countless times.
Still you won't listen.
And we just say 40 chapters. But listen, these are his people. Some of them are his
still
people.
Going through it.
I was just about to say that. We still as hard-headed as we were then.
Still don't want to listen.
We just can't get right. All right? Let's see how it's going to go down, y'all. Music is very, very tense, okay? No happy music.
No.
13. The word that Yahuwah spoke to all YirmeYahu the prophet, how Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babel, should come and smite the land of Mitzrayim. Declare ye in Mitzrayim, and publish in Migdal, and publish in Nope, and in Sephanek. I'm just going to act like that T is S. Okay? Say ye, stand fast and prepare, for the sword shall devour round about you. Why are your valiant men swept away? They stood not, because Yahuwah did drive them. He made many fall. He made many to fall. Yeah. One fell upon another, and they said, arise, and let us go up again to our own people and to the land of our
nativity.
There you go. from the oppressing sword.
That just means the land where we were born in.
Natives.
Yeah.
I seen that part, but I couldn't say it together. From the oppressing sword. They did cry there. Pharaoh, king of Mitzrayim, is but a noise. He has passed the time appointed. As I live, says the king, whose name is Yahuwah Sabaoth. Surely, as Tabor is among the mountains, and as Carmel by the sea, so shall he come. O daughter dwelling in Mitzrayim, furnish yourself to go into captivity, for nope shall be waste and desolate without an inhabitant. Mitzrayim is like a very fair heifer, but destruction comes. It comes out of the north. Also, her hired men are in the midst of her like fatted bullocks, for they also are turned back and are fled away together. They did not stand because the day of their calamity was come upon them, and the time of their visitation. The voice thereof shall go like a serpent, for they shall march with an army and come against her with axes as hewers of wood. They shall cut down her forest, says Yahuwah, though it cannot be searched, because they are more than the grasshoppers and innumerable. I'm going to read that again. And also going to 21. Also her hired men are in the midst of her like fatted bullocks, for they are also turned back and are fled away together. They did not stand because the day of their calamity come upon them, and the time of their visitation. The voice thereof shall go like a serpent, for they shall march with an army and come against her with axes, as hewers of wood. They shall cut down her forest, says Yahuwah, though it cannot be searched, because they are more than the grasshoppers and are innumerable. The daughters, the daughter of Mitzrayim shall be confounded or confused. She shall be delivered into the hand of the people of the north. Yahuwah Sabaoth, the Elohai of Yasharal, says, behold, I will punish the multitude of no. I like that. Because then we got, them are the people from nope.
Nope. They call no's.
And if that's not how you pronounce it, that's the way I see it in my head. All right, so behold, I will punish I will punish the multitude of no. And Pharaoh and Mitzrayim with their Elohim, small e, and their kings, even Pharaoh, and all them that trust in him. And I will deliver them into the hand of those that seek their lives, and into the hand of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babel, and into the hand of his servants. And afterward it shall be inhabited, as in the days of old, says Yahuwah.
Man, it's a, you know what?
I don't even know why they have to push him so far.
Be afraid. Be very afraid. Because he says, I'm coming through. There is no hope for you.
At all.
Mitzrayim
There's nowhere to go.
It's falling. There's nowhere to, maybe that's why he said no.
Right. No, he gonna punish no.
He gonna punish no. No.
He said, you can rest assured that it's gonna happen. Just like,
yes.
What did he say? He said, just like the mountain is close to the river, or something like that. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. And they're coming after you, and they're not turning back. Once I send them, they're gonna accomplish what I told them to do.
Yeah. See, he said,
you think the king of Mitzrayim is gonna save you? Watch. Watch me work. He going down too.
Said, as Carmel by the sea, this is going to happen. And they wasn't talking about that sticky stuff, talking about the land. It's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
But fear not, okay? O my servant, Yaakov. And be not dismayed, O Yasharel. For behold, I will save you from afar off, and your seed from the land of their captivity. And Yaakov shall return and be in rest and at ease. And none shall make him afraid. Fear not, O Yaakov, My servant, says Yahuwah, for I am with you, for I will make a full end of all the nations whither I have driven you, but I will not make a full end of you, but correct you in measure. Yet will I not leave you wholly unpunished.
Yeah,
I
you
love
said the
that.
remnant, you gonna be all right.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna send you back.
You're gonna be all right, but I'm gonna still whoop you a little bit too in measure.
Mm-hmm.
But then he
in
said,
measure.
I'm still, I'm not gonna let you do whatever you want to do. I'm gonna do it, I'm not gonna leave you wholly unpunished. Yeah, if there's some correction that I need to bring as your father, as you my people, I'm gonna bring.
Because I need you for you to obey and trust me when I bring you into this land.
But I feel like the people are gonna be like, you know what? I don't care.
But them evil ones,
nah, I don't know.
Oh, they ain't gonna have a chance to care because they're gonna be dead.
Oh no.
Then they gonna care. When they get to Sheol, they gonna care.
Look, Auntie Kim, she said, punishment must happen. One of these days you gonna get it. Absolutely. You gonna get it. He loves you too much not to get it. Not to give it to you, not to give you that whooping. He loves who he chastises.
Yeah, and 27 is looking forward because he's saying all nations. I'm gonna make an end of all nations.
What is it? He loves who he chastises? What's okay.
Yep.
Sound wrong. All right.
We got it. We know what you meant.
Listen, just in case for the one or the half of one.
Because he says, I'll make a full end of all nations, whether I have driven you. But I will not make a full end of you.
Yes. This is why we
cannot correct you. But I'm going to correct you.
This is why we can't get in or feed into the lie or adopt the lie that we're the minority, we're the least. No, that don't even fit. That don't even fit. Even his remnant was millions and billions of people.
Yeah.
Remember,
it was a lot of people.
It's a lot.
We talk about it numbers like the sand and like the stars.
Listen,
just
everybody got a beach where they live.
Yeah, think of all that, and then think of remnant, maybe a whole beach with the sand. So it's that maybe many people.
Beaches. You know what I'm saying? 4 beaches.
It's still a lot of people.
It's those that will be obedient, that will respond in obedience. So it's like you can't just say only 5. A remnant is small. Maybe it's not like it's those that are
small
preserved.
Compared, right? Compared to what it could be.
Right. Lolo says, like our parents used to say, it hurts me more than I hurt you. After they used to whoop us. Absolutely. This gonna hurt. Yep.
Because I don't want to do what I tried to tell you to do right, but you just wouldn't do it.
Yeah, they didn't leave you unpunished because they knew if they left you unpunished, then later on it was just gonna bite you in the tail.
Yep.
Oh, all right, let's go on to 47. Oh, Lolo, she said like her parents. No, I got you. Or get us in trouble, or get in trouble. Absolutely. Let's see, that hurt you. Yep. All right. The word,
capital W,
of Yahuwah that came to all YirmeYahu, the prophet, against the Philistines, before that Pharaoh smote Gaza. Thus says Yahuwah, behold, waters rise up out of the north, and shall be an overflowing flood, and shall overflow the land, and all that is there in the city, and there that dwell therein. Then the men shall cry. Hold on, let me just ask you a question as I read this, and maybe somebody can answer. Is this a twofold saying here? Is the water rising up? Is this different countries that will overtake them, or is this just what he says?
Oh, behold, waters rise up out of the north.
Is this an enemy from the north that's going to overtake the people? Or is this just like what he said? It's just water, Levon. Get off the ladder.
No, I think it's an army. Like, keep reading. I think it's people.
Okay, Dad, what say ye? Okay. All right.
People.
Okay. It just came to my mind. I didn't know if it was a ladder or not. All right, so we'll read it again. The word of Yahuwah that came to all YirmeYahu, the prophet, against the Philistine, before the Pharaoh smote Gaza. Thus says Yahuwah, behold, waters rise up out of the north, and shall be an overflowing flood, and shall overflow the land, and all that is therein, the city, and them that dwell therein. Then the men shall cry, and all the inhabitants of the land shall howl. At the noise of the stamping of the hoofs of his strong horses, at the rushing of his chariots, and at the rumbling of his wheels, the fathers shall not look back to their children for feebleness of hands. Because of the day that comes to spoil all the Philistines and to cut off from Sor and Sidon every helper that remains. For Yahuwah will spoil the Philistines, the remnant of the country of Kaphor, or Captor, or however we pronounce that tonight. So that is a people. Okay. Ooh, somebody got the worst one though. Baldness, okay? Baldness. It's come upon Gaza. Why you hit them with the hair? But Ashkelon is cut off with the remnant of their valley. How long will you cut yourself? Baldness is come upon Gaza. Ashkelon, I don't know, is cut off with the remnant of their valley. How long will you cut yourself? O sword of Yahuwah, how long will it be ere you be quiet? Put up yourself into the scabbard. Rest and be still. How can it be quiet, seeing Yahuwah has given it a charge against Ashkelon, and against the seashore, there has he appointed.
So
is baldness a pestilence? You know how he said, and pestilence should come among the people? You know what I'm saying? Is this like...
I think it's just going to be the city is going to be left desolate. It could be that. It could be pestilence. It could be
disease.
Like take all their food away. Like you know, like he did to Mitzrayim, how he took everything. You could say they was bald. He took everything. Yeah, I don't think it just mean...
the plucking of the hair.
No.
I won't pluck you up, so maybe it ain't that.
Yeah,
definitely.
I'm trying to figure out because you know they didn't write in chapters and verses. This is just so 46 and 47 would flow if he's now talking about how he's going to send destruction because you have different nations in here.
Yeah,
you're talking about the Philistines. He's talking about them before Pharaoh smote God, so he's saying he gave him this word before that. So you know how some things have a double meaning?
Yes.
He said, I'm getting ready to show y'all who I am.
Yeah.
I'm going to have all these nations that are against you. Basically, they're fighting each other.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't fighting them.
Wow.
It ain't us.
Wow.
He said, I'm going to raise up brave men from Yasharel, and they're going to go smite the nations. He said, I'm going to take care of it.
Oh, this is now. That's what Lola said. She said, oh,
same thing I was
now.
thinking. That's what I'm saying. All these nations fighting against each other and fighting against each other.
And everybody want to get y'all involved. I don't invest my emotion into this fake war. I'm not saying that the deaths that are... Listen, it ain't got nothing to do with me. It's got everything to do with control.
Yes.
Money. Greed.
You all are choosing to do that for your own pleasure, for your own. Don't come asking me what
I'm going to keep my emotions right here.
And every side is trying to act like they innocent.
Girl.
Every side is trying to act like, well, Israel did this and Palestine did this and they did this. And,
you ain't getting my emotions.
I ain't do nothing.
Channel 7 can keep on newsing the news, okay? You will not get my emotions. CBS will get my emotions. Y'all go ahead and stick to y'all scripts, and I'll stick to my script. I
ain't the one.
Sure.
Like I'm not. And you know what? I had this really strange dream last night, and I was like, I don't even know when I had the dream. It could have been night, morning, whatever. But I was at work, and we were in a meeting, but it was real. Right. I don't want to say it was silly, but it was like some topic going on, and it was. I want to say it was 3 Asian people. It was like two women and a man, and then it was They was Asian, so they was in a room over here. I'm like sitting right here. I'm the only Hebrew in the room. And then in the front, there's one of Jacob's sons that's presiding over the meeting, right?
Okay.
I don't know who he is, but he was somebody that was high up in whatever company, wherever I was. The place was clearly a workplace, and we were in a meeting. And so they said something like they were trying to get me to pick a side in something, like they were, but they were contradicting themselves. And you know me. Well, which one is it?
Can't be both.
I said, you're asking me this question. Well, which one is it? You're saying this, and then you're saying this. Like, what question are you asking me? Is it this or is it that? And evidently, and so when I said that and I look over for the answer, they were gone. They had left the room. They got upset and left the room. And then, so the person in charge is just sitting there looking at me like, and I said, did I say something wrong? And he was like, he didn't know what to say to me. He just looked at me like, well, actually, not really, but it was just the way people reacted when you said what you said that got them upset. I wasn't paying attention to how the people reacted, so I have no idea. In my dream, I have no idea what happened. All I know is he just sitting there looking at me like, what am like he didn't know what to do because he had nothing to accuse me of. Because all I did was ask a question because they asked me a question. And all I did was answer like, well, what are you asking me?
Right.
Are you asking me this or are you asking me that? Like, you know, and then I look over for the answer, they gone. Now, like, but it's about, but it was because, you know, at work right now, people are trying to get us to like somebody's relative. I don't know if they from, I want to say they from Palestine. Because you got Israel, the Israelis, I'm not even gonna say Israel, Israelis and the Palestinians, and you got all these other ones and they're going at it. And of course, because Sephora is so diverse, that there's some people from every side giving their story and trying to get money and all this stuff. And I was like, I'm not even answering this chat.
I know that's right.
I'm not.
You shouldn't.
I'm not. And Sephora match 10,000. If we give 10, I said if Sephora wants to give you $10,000, I'm gonna give you $10,000. But they're not matching me.
Right.
Don't even ask me what's going on because I don't know. But everybody innocent.
Of course. It wouldn't be.
But they're fighting among themselves.
That's right.
Y'all take care of it.
Exactly. It ain't got nothing to do with me. That's how we gotta learn. Like this stuff ain't got nothing. To the point like you shouldn't be so emotionally involved where it controls you and steer you. But it should have. You should pay attention to what's going on.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So don't let it steer your emotion to where like and it cause you to look at a people different and you pass up the people behind the curtain.
Yes. Yeah.
Like you see something moving behind the curtain, but you won't even look because you're just too busy with the person in the front.
Yeah. Because there's going to be wars and rumors of wars.
Yeah.
He already told. He said, I'm coming through and I'm destroying these. And you see how he got them pitted against each other?
Right.
They ain't doing nothing else.
No.
We somewhere being punished. We over in the corner being punished. And they fighting all in back of us. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
Well, 48. Against Moab, thus says Yahuwah Sabaoth.
Wait, where are we at?
We at 48, chapter 48.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Against Moab, thus says Yahuwah Sabaoth, because he got something against Moabs. The Elohai of Yashar'al. Woe unto Nabu, for it is spoiled. Kiriathaim is confounded and taken. Misgab is confounded and dismayed. There shall be no more praise of Moab. In Hashban, they have devised evil against it. Come, and let us cut it off from being a nation. Sounds real familiar. Also, you shall be cut down, O madmen. The sword shall pursue you. A voice of crying shall be from Horonaim. Say that together. Yep.
I don't know.
Horonaim, spoiling and great destruction. Moab is destroyed. Her little ones have caused a cry to be heard. For in going up of Lushith, continual weeping shall go up. For in the going down of Horonaim, the enemies have heard a cry of destruction. Flee, save your lives, and be like the juniper in the wilderness. What's the story about the juniper in the wilderness?
Well, trees move.
Oh,
so
okay.
He must say the trees left.
All right, be like, okay.
Maybe
like
they got up and left.
Be surrounded like I don't know, like minds. I don't know. For because you have trusted in Vonnie to continue to read, you just got played.
I hate you. Yeah, but it looks like we're going into how all these nations are going to be judged, how he's going to judge all these nations.
Yeah.
That's what it's looking like so far for his remnant. Because remember, he's telling his remnant, he's talking to his remnant right now, just trust me. Trust me.
Lolo says she's so good at this now. Wow. It's a lot going on in 48.
Yeah.
We have this on age.
Yeah, this is like, he finna and before, we have 7 right. When you think about Moab, that's where Ruth is from.
Yes.
That's why we're saying, like, if you are grafted in, because Ruth ain't tripped with she
at this point,
because that's King David's grandmama. She gone, but I'm just saying she was a Moabite.
Mm-hmm.
She was a Moabite. And Oprah, ooh, that's prophetic. Turn back. Remember, Oprah was like, do you know the story of Ruth?
Oprah, yes.
Oprah.
But you said
Oprah. I always called her Oprah.
That ain't her. That ain't her. She wasn't in the scriptures.
Because you know how Oprah turned back? She didn't want us.
No, Oprah, her mother was supposed to name her Oprah, but ended up naming her Oprah.
Same thing.
But no, Oprah, she wasn't handing out cards. She was like, and you get some land. No, she didn't.
No, she was like, I'm staying here with the gods.
Yeah.
And Ruth was like, I'm out. See, that's what we always be trying to tell you. Like, as long as you, come over to Torah, come over to Yahuwah, you're in.
Yeah, you start loving.
Because the Moabites, they wasn't even supposed to marry him. They're supposed to have no parts with them. Because when they were coming out of Mitzrayim, they wouldn't let them pass through.
Oh, wow.
But Ruth said, I'm getting in. I don't know about the rest of y'all. I'm in.
She's like, I am. I'm with y'all. I'm you. I'm not no Moabite, okay? See? She said, I'm ditching this nationality, this ethnicity. I'm this. But thank y'all. Thank y'all for obedience and a willing heart.
And crazy cliffs.
And that too. Where will we be? But I mean, because, our women's, we be having a good old meeting, so we don't want to be late. I got to be mindful of that, okay? Mm-hmm. So with that, we're going to see y'all on the second day, same time, on Story Time. Story Time. Story Time.
Yeah, some of you will see tomorrow. It's Shabbat.
Wait.
Shut up.
Okay. What? She said that's another story. That's another story, though. Shabbat Shalom.
Oh, who said that?
Lolo, my girl.
Oh.
Makes me think. I wonder how
we talking about, baby girl.
We're going to figure it out. I mean, tell us on the call. Bye. I don't know.
Shabbat Shalom.
Yeah, I don't know why.